simply won't stand in the tide of evil days that come with skeletons. Skeletons have no flesh, they have no bones, they have no strength, they have no form, basically, they're just bones. And they rattle and do weird stuff. And that's what he was showing me. But he relayed it to me in such a deep direction that it would be like overdosing on heroin. The fear will be so viciously on you that you can't shake it. All because the things in your heart have not been straightened out, period, in a sentence, according to him. And he took me into Joshua chapter 9. And I'm going to kind of buzz through this. This is the Amplified. It's a story of the Gibeonites. Joshua chapter 9. The whole chapter deals with it. When all the kings, verse 1, when all the kings beyond the Jordan in the hill country and in the lowland and all along the coast of the great Mediterranean Sea towards Lebanon, the Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, Jebusites heard this, they gathered together with one accord to fight Joshua and Israel. That was 2. 3. But when the people of Gibeon heard what Joshua had done to Jericho and Ai, they worked cunningly and went pretending to be ambassadors, and took provisions and old sacks on their donkeys and wineskins, old, torn, and mended. 5. And old and patched shoes on their feet, wearing old garments, and all their supply of food was dry and moldy. 6. And they went to Joshua in the camp at Gilgal and said to him and the men of Israel, we have come from a far country, so now make a covenant with us. And just stop right there for a minute, because that's what God started showing me. He says, my people have made covenants instead of killing. The very things in their hearts that are not of me, the very deepest, darkest nightmares of things they don't want to face, of evils that happen to them, that need to be dealt with, because the skeletons will get up and walk. They'll rattle on the doors every time. Every time you have to stand and face something, they're going to be behind you. And they're going to be tugging on you. And they're going to be gnawing on you. And great fear will overcome you in the day of great trial. And you will not stand. It'll be as if you're addicted to heroin. It's that strong of a hold.